What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fragrance Fraternity, the best smelling fraternity in America. All you got to do if you want to join the Brotherhood is hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you. Today marks my 100th video, so I'm going to do a topic that I've been procrastinating and avoiding, but it is time for my Keep 10 for Life fragrance video. This is a tough one. Don't read me too hard in the comments for my choices, but these are the 10 that I went with today. All right, I'm gonna need a cheapie, so let me ease you on into this list with Montblanc Legend Spirit. Had to get a fragrance that I could just wear every day, like casual wear that was a little bit on the more affordable side. I could just spray and go, not really think too much about it or feel too bad about using up some of the higher quality oils. So this one is just a lovely scent to wear every single day. I could wear this all the time and never get bored of it. It's got Invictus Aqua type scent profile, sweet, fresh, aquatic, a little bit more on the youthful side, playful, fun, really airy and bright. Beautiful kind of daytime, spring, summer wear. Really shines off the skin and just an overall pleasant wearing experience. One that I would wear to the gym or just wear around the house. I definitely needed one of those in this top 10 list to include. So it was pretty much between this and Missoni Wave, but Legend Spirit wins out. Gotta have some Invictus Aqua in your life. So that's gonna be one that I'm gonna keep for sure. Next one up, we have, this one was an easy choice when I was making this list. I was like, grab that one. That one was gonna be in here. No doubt about it. This is Parfums de Marly Percival. I rocked Legend for many years as my signature scent, and I would pretty much consider this to be my new signature scent. I love that fierce scent profile DNA. I kind of grew up on that. And last time I was wearing this fragrance, I really thought to myself, man, this fragrance is just me. Like this feels like me. This really kind of embodies everything that I look for in a fragrance and really fits my personality and the way I'm trying to come across. And if I had to kind of categorize myself as a fragrance, I know that sounds really weird, but Parfums de Marly Percival is what I would go with. So some people might call it overrated, because it is a little bit more of a designer-friendly take from a pretty pricey brand, but I love it. I love the way it smells, and at the end of the day, that's really the only thing that matters. Parfums de Marly Percival is my jam. All right, next one up, we have is one that you might not expect. This is Jet Black Enigma, Michael Malul and Gent scents. I wanted to include a woody fragrance, and there were several that were in competition, but when I dug deep in my heart of hearts, this is really my favorite woody fragrance. It's got this cozy vibe to it. It's woody with a lot of spices as well, like a cinnamon prominence, and doesn't come across too sharp and too aggressive like some spicy fragrances can. It's just got this really sensual, cozy feeling about it that really kind of matches my personality and goes really well with many different outfits or any kind of mood that you're in. It really suits it. You can be in more chill mood if you want to wear this, or you could be in a more like date night, I'm going out, I'm putting on my A game, holler at some girls type energy here as well. So it really fits in all those different boxes. And if you're only going to keep 10, you kind of need these fragrances to work in different situations. So Jet Black Enigma, my woody fragrance choice, and I'm keeping for life. Ash, you freaking crushed it on this, man. And I'm not just saying that because I watch his videos. I really like this fragrance, all right? I'm not just trying to be a fanboy here, but Ash, you crushed it, bro. You really did. Next one we have is Prada L'homme. One of those fragrances that you don't wear it for a while and you just find yourself craving it, just wanting it. Just, where's Prada L'homme? Where have you gone from my life? Come back. Beautiful iris, that expensive bar of soap type smell that you get going on here. And I love this bottle design. I've been looking over my collection, and if God willing, one day I come out with a fragrance of my own, which would be really cool, I'm going to take some inspiration from this bottle design because I love the way it looks. I think it's really classy and elegant and kind of stands out and sets itself apart from all the other bottles in the collection. Iris, clean, soapy, cozy, happy, chill type scent, and kind of has a low-key, what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of it, so I'm going to move on. But whatever, just like a chill vibe with this fragrance. Kind of puts you in a happy mood, or at least it does for me. So Prada L'homme, one I love to rock. Definitely keeping that one. Next one up we have is Acqua di Gio Profundo. Needed like a summertime staple, and this is pretty much the one that I'm going to go with. Some of the other ones, they could work in summer too, but as far as just a really high heat situation, I was kind of going between a couple different ones, and this is the one that I ended up settling on. Love Profondo, love the way that it kind of keeps the same Acqua di Gio DNA in there, but it takes a little bit more of a blue take, kind of takes some of those like green aromatic notes to the backbone, and kind of really brings forward like the ambroxan and the, I think, lavender or like the C note sweetness that's in there. And also it's got this minerality to it that I find is really unique to this fragrance, and I really enjoy. It's kind of something that makes it a little bit more divisive. Not everyone's a fan of that, but I really enjoy the way it comes off and just sparkles and shines off my skin. They got a new one out. Heard mixed reviews about it. Might check it out one day, but I'd be set with Acqua di Gio Profundo for life if I could only keep one. I like the Absolute a lot as well. That was close to coming in here, but once again, my heart of hearts, Profundo is the one that I'm going to have to hold on to. Okay, it's time for the Bulge. Do not let the Bulge do not fear the Bulge. There is the Bulge of Le Mal Les Parfums. I will never forget when I bought this fragrance. I was just kind of getting back into this hobby, addiction, whatever you want to call it, right? I smelled probably 20 different fragrances. I had these Macy's workers running around the whole store, grabbing different samples, test spraying everything. You know, I was really putting them to work because I knew I was going to walk out of there with something. So this is the one that I smelled, and it just kind of blew all the other ones out of the water. It just had that it factor, and I knew immediately, yeah, I'll go with that one. And it was pretty funny. The worker, the person, the lady who was helping me, she was like shocked. She was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure that's the one that you want to go with?" You know, kind of judging me a little bit for my selection. But yeah, I would still pick it again today. And I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back here because I picked this fragrance out before this whole hype train around it blew up, probably like 3 or 4 months before the hype on it really just went crazy. So I feel good about my taste in that case. You know, I picked a fragrance that ended up becoming like a huge hype beast many months later before people were really talking about it. So good job, Michael. You really did well. Le Mal Les Parfums. Here we go. 4 more. Mancera's Black Gold. I talked about it on my last video. Easily one of my favorite fragrances. Love how it combines like aquatic freshness with like this incensey, patchouli darkness as well. Really interesting blend. It's kind of hard to do both of those at the same time, but this one accomplishes it. If a piece of charcoal took a shower, that's kind of the way that you could think of this one. Some people are gonna smell this and it's not really gonna be their vibe, but I recommend if you're gonna sample this one, just give it a wear and see how it makes you feel, and you may find that you really enjoy this one. This is just one, again, that I crave and I come back to and kind of feel myself wanting to wear time and time again. My favorite from the house of Mancera. I do have several of their fragrances, but this is the one that gets my #1 spot. Mancera's Black Gold. Really creative while easy to wear and appealing, but also interesting at the same time. A beautiful blend. Mancera's Black Gold. All right, next one. La Nuit de l'homme, Bleu Electrique. I love the La Nuit de l'homme scent profile. You could really give me about any of them. I'd be happy with it. I'd be happy with the original too. I wear the original all the time because I don't really, I like to conserve this bottle. It's pretty pricey. I definitely overpaid for it, but it was worth the money in my experience because I really wanted this Bleu Electrique. And the performance is a little bit ramped up, but if you're going to just get one, just go with the original. You don't have to pay the crazy price for the Bleu Electrique unless you really, really want it. Just was the case with me. You know, I'm not going to tell you not to buy something that I did, then I'd be like a huge hypocrite. Anyway, La Nuit de l'homme, Bleu Electrique, cardamom. You get a little bit of lavender, I think ambroxan. It's got like a blue fragrance twist. You guys know La Nuit de l'homme, right? Or if you don't, you should, because it is sexy. It's a great date night scent. It's a great evening time scent. It's a good scent to wear when you just had a long ass day and you just want something that's going to make you feel good after work and kind of chill, but also masculine, and just sets a really pleasant sillage for the rest of your night. La Nuit de l'homme, Bleu Electrique, my go-to for dates, I guess. 2 more. Here we go. YSL YEDP. EDP. I needed something that was a little bit more like sharp, aggressive, good for like clubbing or good for going out. Something when I want to be a little bit more like attention seeking, perhaps. Some fragrance like that, a little bit sharper on the nose, a little bit more of a let me grab you by your nose hair and drag you over to where I'm at type of a scent profile. This is going to be it. It's a beautiful apple. Broxin again, you get a little bit of the sage. What other notes are in there? I don't know. That's the only notes I can think of. But yeah, green apple, I think. Green apple? One of those apples. A lot of apple sweetness and very fresh. So very fresh, especially in the dry down. The sweetness kind of ramps down. The Ambroxan freshness, shower gel freshness is what's left over. But I've put a good dent in this 100 ml. And yeah, definitely one that once this puppy's done, gonna have to buy another bottle immediately. Some people might think it's a little like cloying and youthful and sweet, but like, yeah, it is all those things, but at the same time, that's kind of why I love this one as well. So the Le Parfum's great if you want something a little bit more refined. The other ones, I'm not such a big fan of. I've never tried the Eau Fraiche. That's one I want to get my nose on. But at this point, with the ones that have come out, get this one or the Le Parfum if you want to go into the Y DNA. It's a great DNA. Pulls compliments. Ladies love it. Guys love it. I love it. Everybody loves it. Why? It's a great fragrance. Last one up. And I kind of put this one last because not everybody watches till the end. And, you know, we all know Sauvage. It's great. It sells a lot. Everybody loves Sauvage. It's overhyped. Blah, blah, blah. Sauvage EDP. Don't care how many people wear it, how many people like it. I love it. It's one that, again, I come back to time and time again. I crave it after a while. And I just want some Sauvage in my life. And I'm definitely going to have to keep Sauvage if I'm going to only keep 10. It's kind of redundant to the other choices that I picked. But if I'm being honest with myself, I mean, Sauvage is in my top 5. So definitely holding on to Sauvage. Pick the EDP. I go back and forth between the EDP and the Parfum. I wasn't going to stand there for half an hour like sniffing both, figuring out which one I wanted to go with. I just grabbed the EDP. So that's the one that's going to be in this list. But that's it. That was my 100th video. I hope it was everything that you thought it would be. Hope it lived up to the wonder of the triple digit numbers that we have now in the video column. Yeah, that's it. Let me know down in the comments down below. If you could only keep 10 fragrances, which 10 are you going to keep? Or maybe if you're a responsible, normal person and you don't have 50 billion fragrances, maybe you only have 5 or 6. Let me know what they are down below in the comments. Love to hear from you guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, join the brotherhood, join the best smelling fraternity in America. And I will see you next time. Keep being positive members of your community and just keep going. Just keep on going no matter what. Just keep moving forward and things will work out for you. Keep things in perspective. All right. Thanks for your time, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.